Afternoon. Welcome to RC Truth Media. Well, hopefully you just got done with eating your salad, your carrots, your vegetables, maybe an apple on the side. Uh, Maybe you just got done eating a burger. But hey, all of us do eat some kind of fruits and vegetables, hopefully, right? On these fruits and vegetables, I've been finding out what's been going on. And, I'm a vegetarian, and it's horrible what's going on. Most of our fruits and vegetables that you grab from the store, about 70 to 80% of them, are sprayed with pesticides. And Monsanto's has been a huge provider of these pesticides, with the one ingredient in it which has been deemed um, a cancer causing agent. And this is called glyphosate. And we're going to talk about what's going on with these pesticides. First off, this article comes back from March this year, early March. It says Monsanto says its pesticides are safe. Now a court wants to see the proof. This week's events will mark the first time that the science used to justify certain pesticides will be analyzed under oath for all to see. On Monday, a federal court hearing in San Francisco will turn a public spotlight onto the science surrounding the safety of one of the world's most widely used pesticides, a weed-killing chemical called glyphosate that has been linked to cancer and is commonly found in our food and water, even in our own bodily fluids. Given the broad health and environmental implications tied to the use of this pesticide, we would be well served to pay attention. As the active ingredient in Monsanto's branded Roundup and hundreds of other herbicides, glyphosate represents billions of dollars in annual revenues for Monsanto and other companies, and is prominently used by farmers as an aid in food protection. It's also favored by cities for keeping public parks and playgrounds weed-free, and by homeowners who want a tidy lawn. But the chemical was deemed a probable human carcinogen by the World Health Organization's cancer-causing experts in 2015, in a finding that has since triggered waves of liability lawsuits against Monsanto. So this was back in March. Now, since then, I have another article here that was printed earlier this week. This comes from May 31st, so almost a week ago today. The Monsanto's Papers Roundup Cancer Case Key Document and Analysis. There are now more than 450 lawsuits that are pending against Monsanto's company in the U.S. District Court in San Francisco, filed by people alleging that exposure to Roundup herbicide caused them or their loved ones to develop non-Hodgkin lymphoma, and that Monsanto covered up the risk. The cases have been combined for handling as multi-district litigation under Judge Vince Chavarria. The lead case was March 16th. On March 13th, U.S. District Judge Vince Chavarria ruled over Monsanto's objections that certain documents obtained by plaintiffs through discovery could be unsealed. So this is still going on, and we still have more court dates left to see what's going on. Additionally, it says right here, thousands of other plaintiffs have made similar claims against Monsanto in state courts. Plaintiffs' attorneys estimate that a total number of plaintiffs are approximately 4,000. The first trial in the Roundup litigation is set for June 18, 2018, in the Superior Court County of San Francisco. So, if you'd like to read more about this, you can go check it out. But I'm gonna go over to let you guys know what also another headline here. This one comes from CNN. It says California says key ingredients in Roundup weed killer can cause cancer. Basically what I just told you, but this one has a little bit more information. It says one of the most popular herbicides in the world can cause cancer, California health officials say, and they might demand warnings say so. That herbicide glyphosate will be added to California's list of chemicals that can cause cancer. The State Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment said this week. Glyphosate is the key ingredient in weed killers such as Roundup. California keeps a list of carcinogenic chemicals because of a law commonly called Proposition 65, which requires businesses to provide warnings to Californians about significant exposures to chemicals that cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. The decision to add glyphosate to that list stemmed from the International Agency for Research on Cancer Assessments that glyphosate is probably carcinogenic to humans. But Monsanto's, of course, is fighting back. Now, what's going on with Monsanto's? They have recently got bought out by Bayer. Now, Bayer is a German company. They're actually going to get a lot bigger. So this isn't really a good thing. Now, I want to let you know a solution that I found to these pesticides. This one goes for all the grandpas out there that are spraying those pesticides in your backyard for your grandsons, your granddaughters, and your family and your friends to eat. You no longer want to do that anymore. A lot of these pesticides are not just going to hurt the plant, they're going to hurt you. You know, yeah, you've lived a long and healthy life, grandpas, but you want your kids and your grandkids to live a long and healthy life too. So let's look at one of the remedies, or a few, that you can do instead of spraying these toxic pesticides. Well, I found 8 natural and homemade insecticides that you can use. There's an oil spray insecticide. This is actually my favorite right here. I'm going to show you how to do the oil spray insecticide. Also there's a soap spray insecticide. There's a neem oil insecticide. Diatomaceous earth you can use as a natural pesticide. There's garlic insecticide spray. Chili pepper insecticide sprays. There's an all-in-one homemade insecticide spray, and you can also use tomato leaf as a natural insecticide. Well, now I'm going to show you here the oil insecticide. Oil spray insecticide. Let's see how to make this one. To make a basic oil spray insecticide, mix 1 cup of vegetable oil with 1 tablespoon of soap, cover and shake thoroughly, and then when ready to apply, add 2 teaspoons of the oil spray with 1 quart of water. Shake thoroughly and spray directly on the surfaces of the plants which are being affected. Okay, so that's what you do. Okay, it's pretty easy. All you're going to do, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of soap, shake it up. When you're ready, apply 2 tablespoons of that oil spray with 1 quart of water, shake it, and spray it directly on the plants. Okay, that's my favorite one, and this will last for a long time. As with insecticide soaps, you'll be saving money by buying horticulture oils in undiluted concentrates, as long as the container is stored in a cool place, sheltered from freezing and temperatures above 100 degrees. It too has a shelf life of 5 years. So what you would do is keep it in that solution that I told you about, instead of mixing it all with the water. So let's go back and look at that solution. So the solution is mix 1 cup of vegetable oil with 1 tablespoon of soap. Cover and shake thoroughly. So that you're going to keep that 1 cup of vegetable oil and 1 tablespoon of soap. Shake it thoroughly and just keep that as your solution. Okay, and that'll last for 5 years. This is how to do it. This is how it's a cheap and effective way that isn't going to hurt anybody in the family. Alright, so this is how you want to do things. Instead of being toxic, you want to be safe. Okay, these are the things that are going inside your body. Thanks a lot for coming to my channel. Like and subscribe. There'll be a donation button below. You can donate at PayPal, or you could donate some Bitcoin. I'll leave my Bitcoin wallet address below. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.